Everyone is welcome to watch this program. If you like us, please click to subscribe directly. Prince William will step in for Queen and Prince Charles aimed a coronavirus crisis planned that could see Prince Harry resume his senior role and Princess Beatrice promoted to Consort of State. Royal expert claimed. Prince William could soon take a more senior role in the royal family during the coronavirus pandemic, should the Queen and Prince Charles have to go into isolation, experts have claimed. Today, the Queen was today seen leaving Buckingham Palace for Windsor Castle with his faithful doggy on her lap. She traveled there a week earlier than usual to spend time in self-isolation over Easter, and was joined by Prince Philip, who was helicoptered from Wood Font in Sandringham. Earlier this week, Health Secretary Matt Hancock said people over the age of 70 will be told to self-isolate, even if they do not have symptoms, in a bid to stem the spread of the disease and protect the most vulnerable in society. Given the Prince of Wales, 71, and Her Majesty, 93, are within this age group. As third in line to the throne, the Duke of Cambridge may be required to provide a physical presence of the monarchy. It's also possible that Prince Beatrice, who is ninth in life to the throne, may be appointed a Consort of State during these uncertain times, while Prince Harry, who is officially no longer a working royal from March 31, may also step in to provide assistance, according to experts. Nigel Cawthorne, author of Call Me Diana, Princess Diana on herself, told Female, "It's entirely sensible for Prince William to act as placeholder for the Queen. There has to be a physical presence for the monarchy, not just a virtual one. He's third in line to the throne, and in robust health like his brother, and COVID-19 is unlikely to be any serious cheat for him or his wife or children. He will do a great job." Royal commentator Robo Johnson told Female it's the natural thing to happen for the Duke of Cambridge to act as placeholder for his grandmother. And Grant Howard, who was the royal butler between 2004 and 2011, explained it's possible that if the Queen and the Prince of Wales are in isolation, then Prince William, as second in life, would take a more active role during this period. Nigel added that, should the Duchess of Cambridge fall pregnant during the pandemic, the palace would have to go on bended knee to Prince Harry to ask him to act the placeholder. I'm sure he would come back and be delighted to help out too, and do anything to protect his father and grandmother, he said. Thought that could be difficult given Prince Harry is currently self-isolating in Canada with wife Meghan Markle and their son Archie, who turns 1 in May. Nigel acknowledged that it is unlikely there are any social gatherings left on the court centre where Prince William would need to step in, as the Queen has scaled back her event due to the outbreak of COVID-19. However, he added, there are classified informal meetings on matters of state, and the monarchy is an enormous machine with many employees staying in touch with people, cities and charities across Britain and the world. Nigel continued, some of this will be routed through secure communications, But this creates a risk of sorts, and some of them will just require face-to-face meeting, where Prince William can decide what is so intentions that is need to be managed up to the Queen or to his father. The organization supporting the monarchy can't just stop. It would create an enormous backlog. Nor can a courtier stand in for the monarch and make all the decisions that are required to be made. Also, the government will always want the head of state or a representative to be available when dealing with visiting foreign or diplomatic dignitary. It always helps as the history of the British royal family is unparalleled. If the Queen is temporarily unable to perform her conciliation duties, normally there are 5 councillors of state available to fill in for her. Prince Philip, 98, Prince Charles, Prince William, 37, Prince Harry, 35, and Prince Andrew, 60. Councillors of state are made up of the consort of the Queen and the first 4 people in the line of succession who meet the qualification, one of which is having reached the age of 21, which rules out Prince George, Prince Carlotta, Prince Louis, and Archie Mountbatten Windsor. However, the unprecedented impact of the coronavirus may cause the Regency Act 1937 to come under immense pressures to create a 6th councillor, reports Royal Century. At any one time, 2 or more councillors of state must be presiding at any one time, which could be problematical when the self-installation rules regarding the over 17th comes into force. The Duke of Edinburgh and Prince Charles would both have to be quarantined, while Prince Harry and Prince Andrew are no longer working royals, though that is not a requirement for the role of Councillor of State. The Duke of Sussex announced he was stepping down as a senior member of the royal family in January, while the Duke of York withdrew from his duty following his involvement in the Jeffrey Epstein schedule. While the pair could still act as councillors of state, it would undoubtedly provoke controversy, which leaves Prince William as the sole councillor, who is still a working royal and not likely to be forced to self-insulate. If 2 councillors are required and only one is available, Parliament may have to amend the Regency Act to enable the next eligible royal to carry out duty of the sovereign, which would be Prince Beatrice. Tasks include granting royal assents, appointing judges and Queen's Consort, and ensuring royal proclamation. Royal historian Mauro Coning said there is a precedent of sorts for additional councillors of state to be appointed. However, she claimed it's unlikely to happen with Prince Beatrice. She told how in 1944, when Lord Lascelles was taken as a prisoner of war, he was briefly removed as a councillor of state and replaced with Prince Arthur of Connaught. However, this was not actually legal because the Regency Act does not allow for a replacement, she told Royal Central. Princess Elizabeth turned 18 in April 1944, and she replaced Princess Arthur, the Countess Sussex's older sister. But with Lord Lascelles taken prisoner in June 1944, the king issued a letter patent that August putting Alexandra back on the list, even though it was technically not allowed. So there is precedence, sort of. But in case of the Queen being ill, I think they would have to make do with the group they have. Princess Beatrice and Edoardo Mappel-Mozzi have cancelled their wedding reception plans, which were to be held on May 29 this year in the Buckingham Palace Gardens because of the coronavirus.